Hello everybody, today's video is all about the Royal Scot locomotive. Now, this booklet you see before you is a brochure given at the 1933 Chicago Exposition. The Royal Scot was sent from Britain to America for that very thing, and during the time that it was displayed, it was visited by 3,021,601 people. Afterwards, it travelled across America and Canada, covering a distance of 11,194 miles. Now, I will try to show you the inside of this booklet. It's published by London, Midland and Scottish Railway Company of Great Britain, and there we have the founder of the company, Sir Josiah Stamp. It's filled with photographs of the train. You see, has interesting facts all about it. It's going to be really difficult to do this because we have those pictures. I can't really do this, it's too hard. There's an interesting centre spread here. If I can just show you this, I can get it apart. There we go. There's the Royal Scot steaming through the countryside. Now, the Royal Scot, number 6100, the number 460 locomotive, set the world record in 1928 for the longest non-stop run between London, Euston and Glasgow. The original Royal Scot, I don't know when it was built, but it swapped identities with the Royal Dragoon Guardsman, which was built in 1933. Oh, hang on, no, 1930. And in 1933 it swapped identities and was sent to America. The real train can now be seen at Bressingham Steam Museum in Norfolk. See, it still exists. Now, if you bear with me, I will take that down, and it gets more interesting now. Now, in the background, you will see some track. I wonder what that could be for. Now then, the first thing I'm going to show you will be this. Now then, where is it? Where is it? Now then, this little thing, this little tin train, was given away by a comic in 1928 called Jem, in August of 1928, as a free gift, possibly to celebrate the world record run of the Royal Scot. It says in fact underneath here, but I can't read it because it's too dark, the famous express locomotive Royal Scot, presented with Jem, the 10th of the 8th, 28. Next week, the world famous airship R100. That would have been nice to have, wouldn't it? It probably came flat in the magazine and then could be bent round to stand up just like that. So that's that. Now then, the next thing I have is this station. This is just, oh, it's so tricky. I have to use this piece of wood because of the way it is. There we go. This is a Wales Brim Toy wayside station. Jeez, I can't do it. Wait a minute. I knew it would be hard. I didn't know it would be this hard. There we go. That's better. To be able to see it from all angles now. Has various adverts and machinery, weighing scales and advert boards. It's in really nice condition, nice and bright. And this is a backdrop to the rest of it, really. So this is marketed in O gauge, and a lot of people have said, well, this station is way too small to be O gauge, which is why I have to jack it up on these various other things. Now, the first thing I have next to show you is this Brim Toy Royal Scot locomotive look-alike, produced in the 1950s, I believe. This is missing its funnel. It's fairly beat up. The clockwork motor doesn't work, and this is the first one I acquired just because I didn't have one. I just like it, but it's not very good, as you can see. Now, I bought a job lot of broken toys, and in that job lot of broken toys was this. Now this is a tender for the Royal Scot, and I've since discovered that the Royal Scot tender is often missing and gets lost very easily. Hence it appeared by itself without the locomotive. It's actually in quite nice condition, I think. The original Royal Scot tender didn't have British Railways written on the side. It said simply LMS, London Midland Scottish. But it's quite nice nonetheless. In that same job lot of missing and broken toys came this. This Brim Toys first class coach or carriage, also in quite wonderful condition given its age. First class, quite nice. Brim Toys logo on the back there. Yeah, so there we go. And then I acquired this locomotive. which works. This one is in near enough perfect condition. There was a problem with it, it didn't run. It does now. It has its funnel, the other one is missing the funnel. The number on it, 7171, is because it doesn't exactly replicate the original Royal Scot. Even though it does say Royal Scot on the side there. It's the right colour, it looks near enough. It's the same wheel setup, 460, but the original Royal Scot was a lot longer than that. The cab is the right shape too, which is quite good. I'll show you how it goes. It has a brake on the, has a brake just here, which you put backwards so as it locks in. It's got a very good spring on it. And then I'll show you how that goes. Take the brake off. Head off to run. You could probably wind it a lot more, but I don't want to. I don't think it's a good idea. So anyway, I'm going to sit that on the track here with the tender, just to make sure it's the right way around. And the carriage. There we go. Okay. You can see where I've had to put that station up so high, because otherwise you just wouldn't be able to see it in the background. There goes the Royal Scot tin plate sign. The next thing I have is this Joe Ilko or John Hill and Company vending machine. These vending machines were made in the early part of the 1900s. This one is hollow cast lead and sells chocolates, cigarettes, matches and caramels. This is the original paint as well. A whole series of these came out. You could buy different vending machines and petrol pumps and people. But as I say, I don't know what scale this is, because it's certainly not O scale, because it's way too big. There's that one. And then we have this other one, which is the ticket machine. There we go. Hollow cast lead. Quite wonderful considering it's over 100 years old. I wish I looked that good when I was 100. Don't you? So there we have it. That's the Royal Scot collection that I have. I don't know what else there is, I don't know. Who knows what else there might be. But anyway, there we go. Hope you found some interest in that one. Really hard film to make. The next film will be Glam Toys Part 2. So that will be fun and a lot easier to do. Hope you enjoyed that, everyone. Thanks for watching. Like if you like. Subscribe if you haven't. Look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.